Hi everyone, good morning. Today we will be talking about live chat, email etiquettes, and second part. Yesterday we were discussing, day before yesterday we were discussing about emails and non-verbal communication. So today we will be talking about in depth about email etiquettes. How do you write a professional email? How do you write a business email? How do you create your content? Today's topic, the main agenda of today's topic is about the content, the body of your email. Day before yesterday, on our previous class, we discussed about what is the different parts of our email, like to reply all, respond, and all other details. Now we will be talking about content. Now to define a content, can I simply write anything that I want to on my email, or is there any specifics that I have to remember before writing any email? What do you think? Hmm? Is there something that I need to be aware of, or is there nothing that I should be aware of before writing any content? Guys, anyone? Do I need to be aware of any content, or I can just write anything that I want to on my email? Shivranjan, Esther, anyone? Okay. Esther, Mutto, do I need to be aware? Do I need to मुझे कुछ जानकारी मुझे कुछ याद रखना है before I write any email, or I can just simply blindly write any email? Absolutely. I cannot. I cannot write an email blindly. Please understand, email has a format, and for every format there is a skeleton. Without a skeleton, there is no email format. You need to remember that everything that you do on an email, the customer can see you and he can understand what sort of a feeling that you are going through right now. Understood? Okay, so the first and the foremost thing that while writing an email, पहले आप email लिखने से पहले आपको ये समझना है, first point है to organize your thought. आपका thought process क्या है? आप ये email क्यों लिख रहे हो? Yes, no.
Yes,
Gotcha. So first you need to organize your thought. What is the purpose of your email? Because until unless you don't know the purpose of your email, you cannot write the subject line. Now, in case if my purpose is unclear, my purpose is unclear. I know what to write, but I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end. I don't know what is my main content. I do not know anything, but I know the purpose. Is that technically possible? That's a confused state of mind. That's a pure confused state of mind. Now, in case if you are writing an email when you are totally confused, is that possible the email will have an effect or a side effect?
ma'am, ఒక చిన్న help, ma'am. రామచంద్ర ఎన్నాలని చెప్పారు, ma'am.
Absolutely. The opposite person, the person who is actually reading your email, will not understand what you are trying to convey. That means the communication breaks up. The communication has broken down into pieces. That means you wanted to say apple, you want to talk about fruits, but however, when you wrote an email, you wrote about numbers. So have you conveyed the correct message? That will be a problem. So you need to remember that whenever you write an email, the first thing that you have to remember is organizing your thoughts. You need to be clear what you're going to put down in that email. Second thing, when you write an email, you need to ensure the language is simple. When you write an email, the language should be simplified English. Try not to put jargons, shortcuts, or any different language that I do not understand. Now, I am from a customer service background. If you write me a email which is technical, can I understand those technical vocabulary or a language, technical words? If I write an email to Esther, all technical specifications, will she be able to understand what I'm trying to convey? Correct. So please remember, whenever you write an email, it should be simplified English language, easy to understand. And in case if you're using any technical vocabulary, please do, but do remember who is your audience, who is the person who is going to read and respond to your email. Understood? Right. Now that the third point, please remember, when you write, do not write repeated statements. Now, I have seen most of the people who write email, like two paragraphs, three paragraphs, they tend to repeat the statements. Paragraph one will have the same message, paragraph two, paragraph three. You tend to repeat the same statements in your non-verbal communication. That's in your email. That's again, please avoid, because in verbal communication, now I'm talking to you, right, face on to face on a video chat. Now when I talk, I repeat my statements maybe twice, maybe thrice. That's a verbal communication. Now, but however, when you talk about a non-verbal communication, you have to ensure that it's a simple one line now, written in simple language, and you're not going to repeat again and again. Okay? Understood? Now, when you write an email, please write an email to the point. To the point. Now, for example, if I want to write an email about, let's say, asking for a leave, then my email should be precisely talking about leave, not about work, or not about my holiday planning, not about, uh, you know, other stuff. Understood? समझ में आया? Muttu, guys, you are able to
Yes, sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Today I see most of the people are very slow. I hope everyone is okay. Take care.
ఈ మ్యామ్ ని ఎగ్జిట్ చేపిస్తాను ఆ మొబైల్లో నేను దీంతో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి పేరుకి
That's it.
కాల్ చేపిస్తాను.
Take care. So the fourth one is structuring your message. On the content, when you write any content, when you write an email with the content, now it has to be very clear and in paragraph, like we described yesterday, or like we discussed yesterday. Para 1, para 2, para 3, para 4, para 5, and conclusion. Now, opening should be there, paragraph should be there, conclusion should be there. And you remember, on every email communication, when you write on the bottom, on the middle, or on the end of your email, do mention what is the conclusion of that email. What are you expecting out of that email? Looking forward for your response, looking forward for your approval. This is for your reference, this is for your action. So whatever is your expectation has to be clearly mentioned in your communication. Okay? Now, in case if it is not structured, for example, I write my approval in the middle, बीच में कहीं छुपा के लिख दिया. This is what we used to do when we used to write this, to the principal, letter लिखते थे. You remember, we used to write letters, right? So what is the main reason? We used to write in between somewhere in the paragraphs, so that nobody understands. But when it comes to professionalism, when it comes to about business communication, when it comes to, workplace environment communications, it has to be very crisp and clear. You cannot hide or write double or triple meaning or a different meaning in between the lines. Every communication that you do in an email, it has to be in simple language, structured manner, and very clear. What is your expectation, and what is the what are you willing, or what are you conveying in your email? Okay. In case if you are giving an information to an email or replying to an email, then remember, you have to structure your email in such a way that you do not get responses back or a reply back. All right. And the last one, the seventh point for today is the proofreading. Like we discussed day before yesterday, even today, remember, when you write a content, please proofread for clarity, for error checking, and in case if there are any attachments. This is a uh, uh, easy way, or most of us miss on this part, including me. We say please find the attached, and we forget to attach the document. This error I do most of the times. I miss because I do multiple things at the same time. I miss out in attaching the documents, which is a wrong thing. So I want you to understand, when you send an email, please proofread, spelling checks, check what is your conveying, check if there is an attachment, check your signature. Your signature should be there. Okay? And your subject line. We miss writing subject lines, we miss writing your signature, your phone numbers, or your signature. We miss on the attachments. So please try and not to do this
Hello, sir.
errors.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, guys, so we will just repeat what we have done for today. First is, you need to remember the clarity when you write. It should be pure, organized thoughts, simple language. Do not repeat the statements. Get directly to the point. Structure your email clearly and proofread. Okay? Always proofread your email. Okay? Any questions on this, please? With this, we conclude the email writing. Any questions, team? Anyone online? Any question, please?
Yes, no, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Alrighty then. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.